Hi, welcome back to Mom of Four Boys. This is Tommy. Before I go any further, I want to say a shout out to Rick with Cooking with Rick. We are doing a Father's Day collaboration with him today, and so we can't wait to see what he's going to make. And tonight we are going to be making Father's Day baby back ribs. And they're going to be fantastic. They're going to have a couple different rubs on them. And during this video I'm going to show you how to take the membrane off the back, how to clean them up, how to get the rub on them, and how to foil them up and get them in the oven. We cook them for 4 hours, 275 in our oven. Low and slow is the way to go if you want ribs that fall off the bone. So happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. And as you know, I have 4 boys, and it's been a fantastic Father's Day, best ever. So anyway, without further ado, check out the video, like, share, and subscribe to our channel, please, and we will see you soon. Hi, welcome back. And what we're going to use today for today's video is 11.76 pounds of baby back ribs from Sam's Club. They were $46.80. Looks like they were $5.98 a pound. So I'm gonna get these ribs separated, get ready to take the membranes off before we put a rub on them. And we'll be back soon. All right, welcome back. I've got my ribs out, and I got my oven preheating to 275 degrees. And before I put the rub on or do anything else, go any further with these ribs, you want to take and remove the membrane off the back of the meat. It makes it much more pleasant. And the way I do that is I take my knife or a spoon, and I will get the membrane started. I'll find a place in it that I can get it started peeling. Take a paper towel, and I wrap it into a little bit smaller piece. I grab that membrane with paper towel. The paper towel gives me all the leverage I need to pull that membrane so it's not slipping out of my hands. Here comes the membrane, and then I can go back up across the top and get the little piece that tore loose. Just see it comes right off. If you don't have something to hold on to this with, it's a very slippery mess. So even once you've held it with a paper towel for a minute, if you try to grab it and just pull it off, it's just slippery. But that paper towel gives you all the leverage you need to get that membrane off there. You do not want to have that on your food. So right here's a little bit that tore loose. So I'll take my knife, I'm going to raise up on that so I can get my finger underneath of it. And there it is. See that? Coming right off. Right back down here. I got the little piece off too. And I'll do that on all 3 racks of ribs. And after I do that, I'll come back and put the Memphis rub and some Kinder's. It's called the blend. It's salt, pepper, and garlic. The Memphis rub is made by Private Selections, and it's very good. We've had it before. So I'm going to get the membrane off the other 2 ribs, and we'll be back to put our rub on and wrap them up in foil and get them in the oven. Stay tuned. All right, I'm back. I thought I would show you one more of the membranes coming off. So all I did was I took my knife, I got underneath of it barely, just worked it barely underneath until I could get my finger under it to get it started. I've got my paper towel. I'm going to wrap it in there and out of it, grab a hold of it. And a lot of times if you go like top, bottom, back and forth, and if you keep, it's kind of like peeling off a sticker, and if you see it starting to go bad, you just can stop and correct it. But this seems to be coming off just perfectly. And you see that I haven't had one tear yet. I hope I don't cause tears now that I've said that. So I'm going to move my grip back a little bit farther. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And this will make these ribs so much more tender to eat, and whenever it's time. Here comes the rest of the membranes coming off now. And you would not want to eat that. See that? It's all gone. Now it's going to be perfect to accept the seasonings. And And so I will be back whenever it's time to season them up. I just thought I'd show you one more membrane coming off so you can see the difference between one with the membrane, without, and what the membrane looked like, and you do not want to eat that. We'll be back soon. Okay, we're back, and now I'm going to put the seasoning on the ribs. This is the Memphis rub. Get a nice coating on the ribs here. Then I'll rub this in. I'll do the same thing on both sides. And I try to do the edges as well, so that the edges have a little on it. You run your hand along there, and that'll keep it from just falling off. So I always make sure I have a clean hand whenever I'm doing these, so I can not touch the seasoning bottles with anything that's on my gloves. So now I'm putting on the salt, pepper, and garlic rub here. So this is one side. I'm gonna rub this in, pat it into the meat, into the back real good, like so. You want it to where you want to look at it and you'll be able to see to where you in your mind, if it looks like it's going to fall off when you turn it over, well, then you haven't rubbed it enough. Okay, so I'm going to take it and turn this over. Turn this one over. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not touching this with I'm not touching my glove that has or my bottle with a dirty hand. This is going to be fantastic. Once these cook low and slow, they just fall off the bone. They're wonderful. This is a great meal for Father's Day, or any time that you have the time to make it, because it does take some time to cook it. Not very long to prep it, but it does take some time to cook it. And but it sure is worth it when it's done. We use Sweet Baby Ray's. We like that Sweet Baby Ray's original. We like a lot of other types of barbecue sauce too, though, not just one. Any kind that you like the best would work great for this. Okay, they're all seasoned up, and I'm going to get my countertop changed around here, get my plastic barrier ready for the aluminum foil. I always put this plastic barrier down on top of my granite, just so that I don't have that mess to clean up later. It's worth one piece of plastic to throw it away versus to try to decontaminate everything after having all this on it. So makes cleanup very easy. And now I'm going to get my area straightened up and get my aluminum foil out, and we'll be back, wrap them up, and we'll get them in the oven. See you soon. Hi, we're back, and I've got all the ribs seasoned up. I've got my workspace cleaned off. I've got my heavy-duty aluminum foil cut about 6 inches longer on each end than my ribs are. I'm going to wrap the ribs with the bones facing up, the bottom up, meat side down. If you do it the other way, you're two things. One, your bones will tear through your tin foil, and if you cook them bone side down, all the juice is going to cook out of all the meat that's on the other side and drain. It'll just be floating in the bottom of your foil. This way, if you cook it meat side down, the juices will remain in the meat. The meat will be in the juices that are pooling down there and keep the meat very tender. So I'm going to start by, I've already cut my 3 pieces. I fold it over and kind of up like this. What I'm going to do is kind of going to make it like you're making a foil dinner. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side and up. I'm going to bring the two together. I'm going to roll this down. I'm going to fold it over. So I'm kind of creating a seal. I'll roll it down a little bit more. One more time, folding it down. And then I will kind of push down on it without, I'm not trying to tear through the bones through the foil. Then on the ends, I'll take the ends and I'll fold the ends over top of each other, kind of like I'm gonna do like a Christmas package, and I'll put them up in the air so that any juices don't run out. Fold this over, and then up. I'm not gonna do it real, smash it on there real super tight, because I don't want any of this to tear. If I do, then everything that's in it's gonna leak out. So I'm gonna set this one aside. It's ready for the pan. My next rack out, meat side down. You can see how that seasoning is in there so nice now. Take my foil, bring it up, little crease in it. Bring the other side up. Little crease in it, like so. And bring these two pieces together. And I will fold them down. Hold it down, maybe 1/4 of an inch at a time, so I can get it to seal together, join together. And then I'll try to fold it one more time over so that it seals good in there together. And then I will fold the ends over, and I will fold this up like so, and this corner over, and this end up, not smashing it again. Remember, I don't want to tear a hole in the foil. I'll always be very gentle with these, lifting them around till they're on the pan. And I got my last one on here, meat side down. And I will wrap this one up. I'll get them on the pans, and I will be back to show you when I put them in the oven. All right, I'm back, and I've got the ribs all foiled up. 2 on this pan, this baking sheet. I'll put 1 on the other one. I have 3 racks. I'm going to put them in the oven for 275 for the next 4 hours, low and slow. I'll take them out, open them up, put a little barbecue sauce on them, let them sit for that to soak in, and we will be serving these up in about 4 hours. So I hope you're enjoying the video, and please remember to check out Cooking with Rick and his channel, and like, share, and subscribe his videos as well, please. And we're doing, again, this collaboration with Rick tonight, and these are going to be fantastic Father's Day ribs. Father's Day ribs. So anyway, we'll put these in the oven, and we will be back to in a little while to see how they turn out. See you soon. All right, we're back. The ribs are done. I've opened up one section here. I'm going to show you how easy this meat comes right off the bone. Look at this here. I could take that bone straight out of there right now. Let's give it a little try. Can't wait. Oh, that rub is good. So I'm going to portion these up, turn them over, put some sauce on them, let them rest for a couple minutes, and we're going to tear them up. See you soon. Hi, and welcome back to Mama 4 Boys. The ribs are done. The buffalo bacon ranch potatoes that Rachel made are done. They smell amazing. I put some sauce on the ribs. I'm going to show you how easy the bones come out of these ribs. You just grab a bone and just pull the bone straight out, right off the bone ribs. Perfect. So let's dig right in here and give it a try. And this is just going to be heavenly. Look at that, how tender that is. Oh goodness, it melts in your mouth. Just melts right in your mouth. Let me try a potato here. Potatoes have the bacon on them and just a ton of cheese. Look at that. You get a slice of potato here. Some cheese and bacon and some of the sauce. Fantastic. It goes great with the ribs. Very good job, honey. You outdid yourself on the potatoes.
Thank you.
Try some more of the meat here. The meat is just, look at that, it's just so tender. You don't need any utensil to eat this. I'm trying to do it with without being too terribly messy, but that's what ribs do. Look at that though. The meat just comes right off the bone. So I want to give another shout out to Rick from his channel is called Cooking with Rick. Rick made ribs in the pressure cooker today, and for Father's Day, and we made baby back ribs in the oven. Father's Day baby back ribs, and I think it's just lovely. So please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Like, share, and subscribe to Rick's channel as well, Cooking with Rick, and hit the notification bell. And we'll send you videos, or we'll send you notifications when we make more videos. We hope you make this for your family. It's a great hearty meal. The rubs make it taste fantastic. It's a little bit spicy, not too spicy, but even without any sauce, these ribs are wonderful. So again, have a great rest of your night. Happy Father's Day, all you dads. And until we see each other again, God bless.